Uh, I request Heather, can you just allow me to share the screen?
Yes, ma'am, I'll do that. Yes, I have given the access.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yeah. So this is a topic that I decided, although my field is something very different. I'm from accounting finance background. However, this is something which is an evolving topic or a new topic. Many of you might not have heard about it, or even if you have heard, you wouldn't have known much about it. So this is just we all have these skills, but we don't know that how do we portray or how do we show them, and how do we showcase our skills. So based on that, what I feel is this particular topic is going to help, I mean, almost all the youngsters to excel in their careers in professional life, and this is how we go about it. So if I ask you a question, do you remember how much marks you scored in your grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3? Do you have any idea that how much marks you scored, or was it A plus or percentage? Any idea?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. No. But if I ask you, tell me one of the greatest experiences of your school life, which you want to cherish every time. Whenever you think about it, you'll always remember, okay, wow, that was a very great moment. So can you just think about any such incident, either in school or with friends, something which you enjoyed a lot, and something where you had some event or outing, or you experienced something good.
Ma'am, I would remember my batch trip of class 12.
You'll
My
remember your
memorable batch trip of class 12.
okay, batch trip
When
of class 12. Very good. So which place you had gone to?
we went to Raichok. It's
Raichok. Okay.
out of Kolkata. It was a
Okay.
resort where we
Okay.
went.
Okay, that's very good. So, same way. So, when we talk about 21st century skills, basically, when the motive that we have over here is we need to focus on learning by doing. This is what it aims at. So, when you do something, when you experience something, yes, formal definitions and all I will be telling you, but what I want to tell you is here when we talk about 21st century skills, it is basically how you live your life, how you can remember things, how you can be a good person, how can you be a financial literate person. uh, s- that's what it's going to be all about. Although there are a lot of terminologies that are mentioned over here, like you have to be information, you have to have information literacy, you have to be creative, you have to be having cross cultural skills. You shouldn't say that, no, I am a North Indian, I'm not going to stay in southern part of India. Not like that. You have to be good at cross cultural skills. Accept the culture of other person, accept the culture of other country. If you're going abroad, you should be strong enough, you should be cross culturally cross culturally skilled. So same way, you should always try to take the initiative. If someone is giving you an opportunity, you must go ahead, you must move ahead. Yes, you must utilize that opportunity. Similarly, be responsible. When you're doing something, be responsible. So here, these are some of the terminologies that are mentioned over here. These are the jargons, these are the skills that you need to have in 21st century. As the name, the topic of the presentation itself states that 21st century. Right now we are in 20th century and we are moving towards 21st century. And we all know that 21st century is the era of globalization, digitalization, online things. Everything is getting digitalized. Almost all banking transactions, when you talk about classes these days, because of COVID-19, classes are also becoming online. So it is like so when we are moving from 20th century to 21st century, what skills we all should have so that we can be successful in our professional career in future. So those are the skills that I am going to talk about. And here I move forward to the next. I mean, I'll give you the proper definition that how do we define what is meant by 21st century skills. So 21st century skills, if we talk about a proper definition, it is basic. It refers to a broad set of knowledge. You have to have knowledge, you have to have skills. It's the combination of knowledge, skills, work habits, character traits, all those things. And those knowledge, skills, work habits, character traits, those combination of all of it is believed by the educators, school reformers, college professors, employers, and others, that these skills, if you have knowledge, if you have skill, these this set of knowledge, skills, and habits, if you have proper, then you can definitely going to be a critical success factor for their success. Okay, so educators, they are the people, educators, school reformers, college professors, they are the ones who are actually upgrading our children, who are providing knowledge to our children, that subject knowledge. Apart from that, what else you should know? Subject knowledge is very important, yes, that is right, but then apart from that, what else educators should provide you, what else your schools should equip you with, or what else should your colleges equip you with, apart from your regular teaching classes. So you need to school reformers, educators, they are the key factors who can make you successful in future, when you move ahead, when you move on to the next generation, sorry, the next century. Moving on to 21st century with certain skills will lead you to success. Now there are certain reports, like as per Delors report. So according to them, what they feel is, these are certain Delors report, WHO life skill, OECD, P21, these are certain organizations or reports that are being already published. And people need to know that they also, Delores report also stated that 21st century skills means learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be. See, we should not just live just like that. We should know how to live a proper life. Not only education, but also certain other things. Apart from education, education can be given to people, but how you should live a good life, that is what it's all going to be all about. Then you need to, when as per WHO, World Health Organization, they have given certain life skills that you should be able to solve problem solving skills should be there. See, every organization, anywhere, every organization, every home, every family has problems. Okay, this problem or that problem. Even like for students, the problem is we are going to have exams tomorrow, or we are going to have our final exam. So for them, the problem is exam fear, or it could be any other reason. Sometimes they want to go for holiday, but they are not able to go. It could be any problem. In organizations also, similar way problems are there. Okay, boss is not good, people will complain that no, my boss is not good, and this and that. Now, you instead of discussing a problem in detail without a solution, you should always try to come up with a solution, and then you discuss the problem. Okay, see, this is the problem and I have a solution to it. Do you recommend my solution? Or if you have some other suggestions, you can go ahead, you can tell us that what solutions we can have. So always have the attitude of problem solving. Do not complain, or do not crib about problems. Problems will be there at every part of life. Till we are alive, every day or the other we'll have problems. But how do we go ahead with those problems? How do we solve those problems? If I have problem with my internet connectivity, I will try to get the best internet service provider in my area so that my internet doesn't get disconnect. Same way, when we talk about similar, the next life skill that is recommended by WHO is creative thinking. So people need to be creative. When I say creative, it involves your art, it involves your doing things differently, uh, as you know that you all have different subject teachers. You have a maths teacher who might be good at calculations. Then there will be some other subjects that you might be having. Every teacher teaches in a different way. Every teacher has a different way of teaching, style of teaching. So their creativity of teachers are shown, how creative your teachers are. Some teachers are very creative, some teachers are not creative, they are simple. So the more you are creative, the better people will accept you. Then you have to be a critical thinker as well. It's not that only be good about everything. You should always think that what if this happens. Think about the negative aspect also. You must always try to come up when you face problems. Think about critically also. Think about the environment that you're staying in. How I can improve upon this. So critical thinking and creative thinking, they both are significant players when you talk about your personality development. Then we have communication and interpersonal skills. These are basically when two people or two parties interact with each other, when they exchange their ideas or thoughts with each other, that is communication. And interpersonal skills also, it's one of the multiple intelligence skills that is needed, where how you talk to others. Okay, you can't be arrogant, you have to be soft, you have to be normal. But when you're a boss, you can't be soft every time. Okay, sometimes when you have to get the work done, you have to be strict. You can't just be soft every time. So you must know that what interpersonal skills I should use at what time. If there is a child who is very good, or if there is a person who is very good at everything, you will not scold that person. But those persons who are very thick skinned, those who are not ready to listen or learn, then we need to get stronger with them. We need to be harsh to them, because they will learn that way only. So interpersonal skills, we should have those skills, but we should also know that when and which way we should be using those skills. Then we should be we should be having self awareness and empathy. Self awareness is the most important thing. You are the only person who knows yourself perfectly. You will definitely, nobody else will know you better than yourself. Okay, so every time when you think about yourself, you must be totally accepting that, okay, yes, I have this drawback, I have this strength. You will be knowing, nobody else will come and tell you. You should be aware of yourself. So if I know that I have to go somewhere, I should be self aware that, okay, which particular event I am going to, where am I going to, how should I dress up. Self awareness should be there. You have to keep awareness about yourself, and you must also try to keep yourself aware about what is happening in and around in your environment, in and around your environment, what is happening. So if the situation like COVID is there, we know that the environment is not good, we should not go out. So we should not go out without masks or proper norms that are to be followed. So self awareness is very important. First you should know yourself, and then you should also know what is going on around you. Then you should be empathetic in your nature. Always try to think that what you would have done if you would have been on the other side. Always try to be in other person's shoes also. So if I am getting angry on a child, on my own child, then I must think that why that particular child is doing some mistake, or why that like, let us assume that there is an employee who is coming late to office every day. Although they have biometrics, through biometrics everyone will get to know that what time you reported, and that's the digital record. But if that employee is coming late every day, then we must go and talk to that person. I mean, we must call up that person and ask that why you're late. Find out the real reason. Be empathetic. Don't be very harsh, because you never know what the other person is going through. Always try to be empathetic. Then coping with emotions and coping with stress. This is very important. Stress is there everywhere. Till you are alive, stress will be there. But you must try to cope up with that stress. And for that, you must have proper diet, you must have proper thinking, you must have proper recreational activities. Something must be done to have some changes in your living style. You should have a healthy lifestyle. Okay, now this is about WHO life skills. There is one more organization which gave the 21st century skills and competencies for new millennium, and according to them there are three skills that are needed, that is 21st century skills. According to them, it is communication, information, ethics, and social impact. So whatever I am doing, how I am communicating, am I passing the information to others? If yes, through which way? Why? How? Am I using digital channel? If I am sharing my thoughts, my ideas, my knowledge with anyone else, then in that matter, I should definitely be doing an effective communication. It's not just the talking by myself. You should also try to involve the other party as well. Okay, then the information, whatever information usually relates to data. So whatever information you're sharing with others, have proper reference for that, have proper proof for from where you got it. So the information is going to play a vital role. And the third one is ethical and social impact. So ethical and social impact, each and every step of yours is going to affect the society. Let it be 0.001%, but every step of yours is going to affect society. And you must always keep in mind that all your whatever you're doing, it should not be ethically wrong, it should not be morally wrong. If you get a chance to do cheating, do not do cheating, because it is not right. Cheating is not a correct activity. Cheating is not ethical activity. Anything which is not right for the society should not be done or practiced, or should not be taken up. Now, this regarding information, I want to discuss with all of you. This is just general, because right now there is a new privacy norm that has come up with WhatsApp. Do you know what is that? Can anybody share the details that what is the new privacy norm uh, by WhatsApp? Do you know about it? Any one of you?
I didn't read it.
Ma'am, I know,
Uh,
but I'm not.
okay, whatever you know, you tell me.
I'm not
Even if
sure about.
it's okay, whatever you know, can you tell me that what they are asking? What is the new privacy norm? Earlier it was not they were not sharing, but now they have said that the data of
The
WhatsApp will
data
be shared with what the data of WhatsApp will be shared with Facebook. So the
Facebook.
problem
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that, yes. So the problem is that a lot of people, they don't want their data to be shared. Again, that is information. So here also information is playing a vital role. A lot of people say that next war that we might have, world war we might have, will be over the information only. So that is very important. But you must always make sure that information, whatever you are providing to others, it is accurate, correct, and reliable from a reliable source. And ethically, do not do anything wrong. Anything which affects the society adversely, you should not be promoting that, you should not be practicing that. And then there is P21 organization, which also provided 11 competencies, but they just did they said that overall we have three main categories, that is learning and innovation skills, information media and technology skills, and then life and career skills. So these are the like these are some of the reports, some organizations that feel that these skills are must when we are in 21st century. And as you know, the definition of 21st century is, it is a broad set of knowledge, skills, work habits, character traits that are believed by educators, school reformers, college professors, employers, and others, that are critically important to the success in world tomorrow. Now, here we have the classification of 21st century skills. So when we talk about classification of 21st century skills, it's like how those three skills that I told you, the last one, if you remember, the last one, P21 skills. So this P21 skills, this one only I'm going to elaborate further. So P21 skills were broadly categorized into learning skills, literacy skills, and life skills. So when I say learning skills, again, it has four C's. All those four C's I will be telling you one by one. And under literacy skills, we have IMT. What does IMT stands for? I will let you know in my next slide. So broad categorization of 21st century skills is learning skills, literacy skills, and life skills. You all of you, see, everyone has the ability to learn, and almost everyone is getting literate these days by going to schools, learning through online education. Whichever way, you are definitely increasing your literary knowledge, you are increasing your educational knowledge. The third important thing is life skills. This is very important. Here in life skills, our parents as well as teachers, they both have an important role to play, because in the initial years of your life, if your parents, they guide you properly, if your teachers, they guide you properly, people will not do illegal or wrong activities. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. So the classification, as I told you, the broad classification I told you. Now here we have the details relating to it, that what are 4Cs, what are IMT, and what does FLIP stand for. So when I say 4Cs, that is critical thinking, creativity and innovation, collaboration, and communication. These are the four skills that all of you must enhance. You must be having it in yourself, but you must also enhance and improve these skills to be successful in 21st century. So you must be equipped strongly with utilizing these skills properly. So critical thinking, as I told you, critical thinking means thinking the negative aspects also of any particular event, point, thought, idea, anything. So let us say that if I want to go, if I have to go to school, okay, or if I have to go for any particular trip, let us say, then I must think about the critical aspect also, that I'm not saying be negative, but just think about it. What if something wrong happens? Be ready for that also. So think for the think see expect for the best, but be ready for the worst. This is what it means. Critical thinking means be ready for the worst situation also. Do not feel bad that okay, why did this happen and all that. At the time of planning itself, or if from your habits itself, you can be a critical thinker. Always try to think critically as well, not only normal thinking, but be a critical thinker also. What else can be improved? When you're a critical thinker, you'll definitely try to improve the things as they are. Critical thinkers, they always criticize the things. Okay, this is not good, this is not good, we must improve upon it. So this is what critical thinking is all about. Then you have creativity and innovation. Be creative, be innovative as much as possible. So like if I ask you all to draw a diagram of one of your favorite cartoon characters, just think about it. So can you just think about your favorite cartoon character? Can you just draw it roughly and show it to me on your screen? How is it? I'm not judging for your drawing skills, but I'm just asking that how do you like if I ask you to draw one of your favorite animals, can you do that now, or cartoon character? Yes, Achita? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, yes, please draw something. Na? Quickly you draw. Within 1 minute, you just draw something.
Yes, ma'am.
Something, either a cartoon character or an animal. Anybody who has done, they can show it to all of us. Yes, anyone done with it? So I will show you mine first, okay? Then I will ask you also to show. So for me, I don't remember. I mean, I'm not very good at drawing, but still, my favorite. Anybody if asks me that you draw something, so then I like to draw. There is something called as stick man. I don't know how many of you are aware of it or not. So this is something which is stick man. So can you see that? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is like so this is what
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean. I'm not that creative. I might feel that yes, I'm not that creative. There are some people to whom you give something, they will do it so
So
nicely.
once again,
Yes, I will show. Definitely, I will show. See, this is Stickman.
very
Yeah.
nice.
No, it's okay. It's not very nice. Actually, there are some people who will within a minute they will draw a very nice person. Okay, they will. If you ask them to draw, within a minute they will make some face. There are some people who are very good at art, who are very creative. I'm not saying everyone has to be very creative, but if you are having limited resources, if you're having limited resources, or if I say you that limited time is there, within a minute you have to do this, then you have to be creative within that minute. Whatever resources you have, you try to utilize them in the best possible manner. Wow, very nice. And Nusrat, can you also share yours? Very good, very good. So how about Haider and Harsh,
Yeah,
your
I have
character?
like bad drawing. I'm a bad artist, I would say. This is the Oswald, like the character is
I
the
remember,
Oswald, which
yes,
is
yes, yes.
from
I remember
Pogo.
the Oswald character. Yes, I remember the Oswald character. It's my also it's one of my favorites.
Ma'am, mine too. Oswald and
Oswald,
Noddy.
Noddy, right? And yes, Harsh, what about you?
Ma'am, I didn't draw actually.
Something you should have drawn, na? At least, you see, if you can't do anything, you can draw smiley.
No, actually, my pen just the ink got over in today only, so I don't have any.
Okay, okay, no problem.
So sorry.
No problem. So, that's okay. I mean, see, I just wanted you to tell you that if you're asked certain things, if you're asked to do certain things, like right now, if your pen is over, then you should not say like that, my pen ink got over. You can draw it on your screen, system, phone, anywhere. Do not say that I have not done this. You can show anything. See, that's very important. I mean, not for me as such. I'm saying that everywhere, anywhere. When people ask you that you do this, you you might not be that good. I might not be that good, or not everyone is very creative. But yes, still, creativity plays a vital role. Okay, innovation also is very important. See, you might have, all of you might have heard about Bill Gates, and so many top millionaires, billionaires are there. And many of them, they were not good at studies. Do you know that? Yes or no? Many
Yes,
of them,
ma'am.
yeah, they were
Yes,
not good
ma'am.
at studies, है ना?
They
So they were not, when they were
they were
not
all
good at
college
study,
dropouts.
college dropouts. Yes, I'm not saying that be college dropouts, but I'm saying my point is that even if you're not good at studies, that doesn't mean that you cannot do anything or you cannot be successful. uh, People like Bill Gates and all, they were college dropouts, and most of the people who are very good at grades and all, who are excellent, always getting an A, you will not see them in public. Okay, they'll be working. Yes, they are very hard workers, but you'll not be seeing them public quite often. They will be working with defense and all that. But when people are creative, when people are innovative, you'll be able to see them on screen very much. Okay, so somehow be creative also. um, um, so those people who were not successful at grades, who were not successful at studies, not everybody is good at everything. You must keep this in mind. I might be good at studies, or I might be good at creativity. Some people are very good at maths. Again, it depends that how you present yourself, how you present your thoughts, and that is creativity. So if I am giving you some limited thing, some limited resources, okay, I am giving you one, let us say that I have given you one page, and you utilize it whichever way best possible, you make something out of it creative. So then again, it depends upon every individual how you are going to use it. So that is creativity and innovation, that how you are going to utilize the available resources in the best possible manner as per your abilities. Then there is something called as collaboration. Collaboration is like working as a team. So whenever we are given a task, we must try to we must try to work out in a group. Whenever we collaborate, whenever we work in a group, we are able to learn, we are able to exchange thoughts with them, their ideas with us, and the work gets divided. You can divide the work into different parts and assign every member some task. That collaboration will give you synergistic results. When I say synergistic results, I mean to say that normally, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But there is a saying that 1 plus 1 is equal to 11 also. Do you know that? What does that mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Same result.
Hmm?
Mom's
Same.
No, 1 plus 1 is 2. That is fine. If one person is working, if two people start working, the result will be 2. But if I say 1 plus 1 is equal to 11, what does that mean?
Ma'am, I studied like
I'm
in
seeing things from different as.
Seeing things from different aspect. Okay. In Hindi, we
ma'am,
say it as, yes,
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 ma'am.
yes, Harsh, tell me.
ma'am, like is in synergy when two different people or company work together, there is an extra benefit they get which they cannot get alone. So that's what adds to it. So 1 plus 1 is
Right.
11 when they get extra benefit.
Yes, in Hindi we call it as ek aur ek 11. So when I say 1 plus 1 is equal to 11, it means that the efforts that both of them are putting together, that is giving them multiple results. Multiple results. Instead of getting 2, they are getting 11 as the output. So the output is increasing in many folds. So collaborate. Whenever you collaborate, you can do much better. You can perform much better. The work also gets divided into different people. Always collaboration leads to benefits of the overall productivity in the organization. In organizations, input and output, these are the two important things that you all should know. The factor inputs, you have land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. But when you combine all of them, you get profit out of it. When you that profit, it can only be you can only earn profit in case, only in case if you have all the resources collaborated together and you have people working with you. You cannot be an all alone person who doesn't work in a team, who doesn't collaborate. Nobody wants to help him, nobody wants to listen to him. They will say he's very arrogant, he's very bad, he's very bad at talking. Don't We don't have that attitude. Always work in team. Have the habit of working in team. Yes, some part I will do, some part you also do. Together, when we collaborate, we will give synergistic results. Then we have something called as communication. So here we try to exchange our ideas, thoughts, knowledge, information. Whatever I have, I'm going to tell you, you are going to tell it to someone else. So that is networking, or you can say passing of information from one person to another. So communication is also very, very important. You should be able to talk to your family members properly. You should be able to talk to your class teachers, school, or friends, relatives. Don't, like, when someone comes to your office, do not be a shy person. Do not just go and sit in your room. If someone comes, you should also you must always go and greet them, sit with them for few minutes at least. If you don't want to talk too much, at least sit with them for some time. You must always try to communicate with others as maximum as possible, but do not bug them up. Okay, you have been continuously talking, do not do that also. Over speaking is also not important, not good for anyone. Just speak whatever is needed, but you should not be a quiet person, and whatever you are speaking, you should be sure about it. What Don't bluff, or don't um, speak something which can hurt others. And when you communicate, it must be through a proper channel, it must be clear. Try to improve your communication skills, because you will you when you communicate, you're showcasing yourself, your skills, your abilities. So communication is also one of the important skills. And you should try to improve your public speaking skills as well. When you go to public, when you have to give a presentation in class, you must always grab that opportunity like anything. If your teacher is giving the opportunity, go ahead, do it. your communication skills will improve. Then the next classification, the next category that we have is IMT, that is information literacy, media literacy, and technological literacy. So information literacy, we get the data from different sources. When we buy a product, even when we buy a product, the product label has information relating to where it was produced, where it was manufactured, where it was packed, what is the weight of that bag, what is the weight of that particular content. So all the details are there on the price tag most of the times, especially when you buy edible items or when you buy consumable items. The details relating to the product are there on the product label. So that information literacy has to be there. You should be, as a consumer, as a customer, you should be aware. As a student also, you should be aware that what is going on in my school, what is going on with my classes. If you miss out any class, be updated. Keep yourself updated by asking others that, "Yeah, I was absent for 2 days, what did I miss out?" So that way, information literacy is must. Do not keep yourself away from getting new information, and never ever feel that I'm the best, I have everything, I have all the information, I have the entire knowledge. No, till we are alive, we keep on learning and we keep on improving our skills. Then there is something called as media literacy. Keep yourself updated with regard to media literacy also. When I talk about media literacy, you have internet, you have social networking websites like Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook is one of the most common ones that is used. And then you have Instagram. Keep literacy about have literacy about that as well, but you must also keep this in mind that media literacy is for your protection as well. Do not share any important information on the social media. If you're using, just be careful, because people might misutilize it. So just be careful about the when I say media literacy, it doesn't mean that only using it. You should be aware that what if someone misuses it, how am I going to overcome that? So I should not provide any such information. Too much personal information should not go to any public channel. That is very important. Okay, if it is personal, then why you are putting it on social media? You must always keep that in mind. So media literacy is must. You must know how to use emails, you must know how to create blogs, you must know how to use WhatsApp, how must. So that media literacy has to be there. You can communicate your ideas, thoughts, events, information, experiences through media. So that is very important. Then you should be technologically literate as well. Technologically, you should be knowing that whatever latest things are coming up, you must upgrade yourself. You must utilize whenever you are free. You can utilize your time in enhancing your technological upgradations. We have WhatsApp, we have so many apps on our system, and every month or 2 months, 3 months, we get an update for that. All of you, I hope everyone must be knowing that updates are there periodically. There are updates. Okay, and it will ask you, it is updating, then you have to click on update. Same way, yourself, you as a person must be updated time to time regarding information literacy, media literacy, what new technologies have come up, what new apps are coming up. So you know that people have started using, instead of WhatsApp, people have starting other apps more. Do you know that
So
the public acceptance of WhatsApp has gone down because of the privacy issues, private privacy policies? So which other app has been getting popular these days?
Instagram.
Instagram? No, Instagram is no. There is something called as Style. That app is called as Style. Okay, that is, a lot of people have downloaded. Several millions of people have downloaded it in last 1 week, and people have started using it. That is also that app, Style app, is created by one of the co-founders, previous co-founders of WhatsApp. So WhatsApp was sold to Facebook. I hope you all know that WhatsApp was a different company earlier. It got sold to Facebook. then Facebook was using it for normal communication purposes, but later on now they have decided to use it for business purpose, commercial purpose. And s- these WhatsApp people, the original co-founders, they have started and they have developed a new app called a Style, and a lot of people are using that. How many of you have heard about Orkut? Do you know what is Orkut?
Ma'am, I heard about it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay. Orkut was also a kind of social networking site only. Before Facebook, Orkut only was popular. The way we have Facebook popular these days, before this, we had Orkut and MySpace. These were the two websites. Orkut, after some, uh, when Facebook got too much popular, then Orkut got dissolved, and then they stopped using Orkut. That was also so if you don't upgrade yourself technologically, you will be outdated. So keep yourself updated, keep yourself technologically literate, updated. Media wise, you should be literate, updated. Information literacy should also be there. Okay, then the last thing, that is the last category, that is flips. When I say flips, that is flexibility and adaptability. You must be able to be adaptable. You must always change according to the changing circumstances. The way the season, the way we know that when seasons change, if it is too hot outside, then we will not be wearing woolen clothes. When it is too cold, we will be wearing woolen clothes. So same way, we also have to behave. If I'm in India, I have to behave, and I have to keep in mind certain things which are there in India. But if I go abroad, if I'm going to an American country, I might live a different life, right? Yes or no? Yeah. So when you go abroad, you have a different life, but when you are staying at a place, you have a different life. Do not say that, no, I am not going to do this, I was doing this, and I'm not going to do anything new. No, you must be flexible. If you're not flexible, you will be out of the organization. Nobody likes to work with people who are who are very like rigid. They don't want to adjust anything. No, you have to be adjusting, you have to be adaptable to the situations. Then you must also get yours in yourself. You should have self direction. They do think that yes, you have some abilities in you to monitor the class. So leadership abilities, you must always keep on improving. Be a good leader. Always work with your team. Get on to their level. Do not work alone. Leaders do not work alone. Leaders have a followership. People follow them blindly. Lot of times blindly they follow the leaders. They adore them so much. They consider themselves, they consider their leaders as their ideals. So you also must have leadership abilities and be ready to take up responsibilities whatever you are given, and do it happily. Do not do it with negativity. Always try to take up everything with positive attitude. Okay, then initiative. If you have to come, see, initiative is coming up with something new. So just keep on thinking, okay, if regular classes are going on, or if online classes are going on, what else can be done? Every day regular, the teacher is coming at 10 o'clock, she's taking the class from 10 to 10:35. What, she's just delivering the lecture. What else can be done? So if teacher is involving the students, asking them to give some presentations, even if it is for 2 minutes, or taking test, giving online quizzes, and then showing some videos, that is all initiativeness of the teacher. If the teacher doesn't do that, then also it will be fine, but it is the initiative of teacher who wants to do things differently and better for children. Then self direction, that is next ability that you should have. You should always know that where I want to go. Where I want to go means, okay, I'm not saying that you will be always accurate, right, that which career I want to go, but still you should have some direction for yourself. You might be wrong. I'm not saying that everyone is perfect, everyone is good at identifying the direction for themselves. I might go in a wrong direction, but at least I should go somewhere. I should know that, okay, I have to go there. Whether it's a wrong or right direction, that we will get to know when the outcome is there. But always make sure that you should have a direction to move ahead. Try to achieve something what you have already, something higher than what you have achieved right now. So go to the next level, keep on moving to next level, keep on looking forward for improving your skills for future, abilities for future. So self direction is very important. I'm not saying right or wrong, it can be any direction, but you will learn from your own experiences. If it is wrong, you learn from the experience. If it is right, yes, definitely, I'll be happy. I did select the right direction. So if I know that I want to be a CA, if I know that I want to be a CA, so after 10th itself, your direction should be very clear that I should take up commerce stream. I should not go to science stream. Yes or no? If you know that you want to go to commerce, you want to be a CA, then you have to be very clear. Or if you know that I am a technical person, I should do BTech, I should not do any other course. Why should I do BSc, normal BSc? If I am a technical person, I should prefer to do BTech, and then I should go and do MTech. So that's how your direction should be clear, that what I want to do. Then you also should have social and cross cultural interaction. Always keep in mind that social skills are the most important ones. If you are good at managing people, if you are good at convincing people, if you are good at motivating people, people will start following you. If you are good at cross cultural interaction, if you are able to interact with anybody, any person from anywhere, um, any location of the globe, then it is going to be your plus point. You should be improving upon that. I'm not saying that you learn all 100 languages that are there in different countries. No, but you should know that English is an international language. So you must always keep in mind that I should be improving my English. I should be able to interact with either a person, if he's from Japan, US, UK, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, anywhere. Everybody speaks English. So, but I should be able to interact with them. I should be knowing about a little bit of them. So if you're going to, let us say that if you're going, let's say that after finishing your graduation and post graduation, you get a job, or you yourself set up your own enterprise and you're going for a conference abroad. So when you go abroad, you should be knowing certain basic things, that how people behave, how people dress up, and you must try to mm, be like them. Okay, do not be very different. Okay, that is very important. Cross cultural knowledge should be there, and you should know that how to greet each other in different cultures. There are some people who do shake hands, there are some people who do only namaste, like Indians. We A lot of people who just uh, shake their hands, or sometimes they say just hello. So you should know that how do we interact social, cross culturally, how should we be taking care of that. And this is again relating to 21st century only, where we have critical
Ma'am,
thinking. Yes, beta.
ma'am, so don't you think the new education policy is going against this
No, it is not
by
at all going
supporting
against it.
the primary level up to class 8?
Mm.
Like they are deprived from studying English, which is the international language acceptable at every place.
They are not saying that you don't have to learn English. None of the schools will are saying that you don't have to learn English. You have to have it as second language or third language. Nobody says that you should not learn English. See, you might have certain, see, let me tell you this way. uh, See, like my mother tongue is Hindi. I feel very comfortable when I speak in Hindi. A combination of
Yes,
Hindi
ma'am.
and English. Yes, but then I should also know that if I am lagging behind English, I should try to speak as much as possible in English. Okay, so same way, if you know that you want to go at international level, um, definitely you must keep in mind that what is my target in future, what do I want to do in future. Based on that, and they will never say that you don't learn this language. Language is compulsory for all the states, all the level, everywhere it is compulsory. But there are some people, I will give you some example. Let me tell you some examples why it is said. Now there are some people. Okay. Okay, now there are some people, who are very good at English, or who are very good at Malayalam. Okay, very good at Malayalam. But if you ask them, I mean, when they write in Malayalam, they will write and score 100%. But when they are asked to write in English, they don't get that score. So don't you think that that person, he has knowledge, he has skills, he has abilities, but just because of his knowledge, he should be lagging behind? What do you feel?
Yes, ma'am, what you said is correct.
See, abilities, national education policy, from sixth grade itself, they are focusing on coding. Why it is like that? Because they know coding is the future. All the children, they must know what is coding. Um, when we were young, when we were in school, that time nobody knew what is laptop. Okay, nobody thought of laptop, and now everybody is using laptop. So same way, lot of things, you have to develop as the time passes on, as the new things come up, as the new technology comes up. You have to be adapting to that. Do not be very rigid, do not be very particular that no, I don't want to learn this, I don't want. You have to learn, you must learn. Otherwise people will start ignoring you. They will feel that you're illiterate in digital usage. Anything, it doesn't mean, see, even if you are a PhD or any degree holder, if you don't know how to use a system, or if you don't know how to use a laptop, how to use a smartphone, people will call you digitally illiterate. If you don't know how to do money transfer using online portals provided by different banking organizations, they will call you financially digitally illiterate. So it's not that you're not educated or you're not qualified. You're well qualified with regard to your education, but you must have the skills also. And skills are, now the new education policy is focusing on improving the skills only. Now, along with knowledge, skills must be developed. So that's why we have a subject called as life skills.
Yes, ma'am, I like aspect of the new education policy. Like we are not going like theoretical, we are becoming more practical, reasoning. Then that
Yes.
part, yes, I liked.
Yeah. And when I did my 10th and 12th, we never had 20 marks for practicals. These days, for CBSE, uh, 80 marks theory paper, 20 marks will be your practicals. But we never had any practicals. We used to do projects, but they were not counted for 12th grade board exams. So we just had to concentrate, totally prepare ourselves for 100 marks paper. But now we have a written exam, entrepreneurship, mass media, these subjects, they have 30 marks for their project, and that's a major part of your overall grade in board examinations. 30 percentage will be your practicals. And as I told you, from sixth grade itself, they are going to have skill based subjects, and they will give you choice that you can select that particular skill based subject to enhance your skills. Entrepreneurship, when I did my MBA, that time I studied entrepreneurship for the first time. But now if you see, entrepreneurship is there from grade 11 itself. So that's what. So the educational policy, the only problem that we have is it takes time to upgrade everything. By the time we will upgrade everything, then something new will come up. Technological advancements are very fast. Okay, now if these Apple iPhone 11, iPhone 10, iPhone 8, it's moving so fast, it's developing so fast. And but the education sector is not moving that fast. It cannot do that fast because we have to work as a overall sector. When you talk about rural areas, they don't even have access to proper electricity. Forget about using laptops and all. And there they have to use blackboard, pen and paper teaching only. They don't have any other option. We can't do much about it. So okay, so 21st century skills, the last thing that I want to highlight is these are, you must always try to criticize the things, find out the problem, come up with solutions to them. and do reasoning, do construct arguments, always try to argue in favor against both the ways. Okay, then you must always collaborate, you must cooperate, you must always be flexible, do not be too arrogant, do not be too, be empathetic. Always try to get constructive feedback from your teachers or whoever is working with you. There is something called as 360-degree appraisal in organizations, where they try to get feedback for the employee from its superiors and from the persons who are working under his team. So that is 360-degree feedback, where constructive feedbacks are provided. They don't say anything negative, but they will tell you what is your problem, what are you lagging behind. They will tell you that in a proper way. Then communication, you must always, communication not only involves speaking, but it also involves listening. So oral communication, written communication, kinesthetic, body language, all of it should be used. When you talk to a person, try to have eye to eye contact. You should be a good listener also. You should be good at communicating through digital media as well. And communicate in diverse environments. Do not say that I can talk only to myself. You should be able to talk to group, talk in class, talk on stage, everywhere, wherever you get a chance, just be ready to communicate. And finally, creativity, where you should try to come up with new ideas, new thoughts. You should refine your existing thoughts, be open to change, be open to explore, come up with new things, new ideas. That's where creativity is involved. Otherwise, so many companies are there. If they keep on having the same product, people will get bugged out of it. So creativity is involved. And yes, anybody has any questions? Okay, so I hope nobody no, see, whenever there are no questions, it means either you understood everything or you didn't understand anything.
No, ma'am, we understood.
No, ma'am,
Okay,
understood everything.
okay, thank you, Vita.
I would just like to add
uh
on this
Thank you.
topic,
yes,
which covers starting from
yes,
the basics of skills, like which skills you have to develop, ending on the entrepreneurship. Like present generation, we are leading very fast. Okay, as we all know, the education policy which we have introduced around the coding thing from sixth standard. So we hope that the 21st century would be the whole digitalized for the India purpose, and as the India is developing in every broad sector, the skills, these all skills are very much required for this generation, because the competitive world is getting a large outside, and if we have to compete with them, these skills are very much needed, to improvise in our own growth. So yeah,
right.
that was all. I hope like if anyone still has any sort of doubts, you can raise it right now, or if you don't have, you
Or
can.
if you want to put up any point, that is also fine. Not only doubts, you can share something with yourself relating to any of the skills that we have discussed. Have you ever been a leader anytime? Those who are members of Adore, they are leaders. They are future leaders, I'm sure. What about others, Vita? Archita, have you ever been given any task or any responsibility by your teacher?
Yes, ma'am. I take responsibility in my home. In any other
Okay.
area, also, I take responsibility. Teachers, colleges, and school also.
Okay, okay. So, taking responsibility at school, at home also, that is also a skill. Your mom is the one of the most skilled person. Everyone's mom, they are mom and dad, they are very skilled persons. They know how to manage house, how to cook food, how to teach children, how to um,
In
hand.
lockdown, we take so many responsibility, and I have experienced so many works.
Very good, very good. Actually, this lockdown was needed. In fact, in a century, one lockdown should be there.
Yes, ma'am. To learn the pain of my mothers, how they struggle to get children educated.
So yeah, that was all. Thank you so
Can you,
much.
Haider,
Yes,
can I request all of us to switch on the camera? I'll just click one picture.
yeah, surely.
Megha,
Like,
can you do it for a minute? Just for maybe 30 seconds? Kaushik, I don't know you. Can you just, I mean, after clicking picture, I just want to know about you. Megha, can you do that, beta? Switch on your camera, or if not, no problem. Heather, your backside, lot of light is coming. I mean, when I try to click the picture, it's
should I close that?
no,
Okay,
no,
now
no.
it's,
It's okay.
now it
Now
would
it's
be
fine. Yeah, now it's fine. So, nice seeing you, Nusrat and Kaushik. I would like to know about you. Where are you're from? Where and what you're doing?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. My name is Kaushingas. I'm a new member in Ador. Also, I hail from Assam. Currently, I'm doing MBA from Lovely Professional University, and recently I passed out from Guwahati Commerce College as a bachelor in commerce. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you are going to be there in all our other upcoming sessions,
Yeah,
and
ma'am. Sure.
hope to see you all of you be there. I mean, it's just 1 hour you have to take out every day, but you're definitely going to enjoy a lot of things, and this is going to be helpful for everyone.
Yes, ma'am, it was enjoyable.
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed
Okay, good,
and I
great.
learned.
Very good.
Mm.
That was the objective. So if you learn, then objective fulfilled.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. This session was very fruitful. I learned many things. And sorry, I didn't draw that time. The diagram.
No,
I
it's okay,
actually,
no problem.
I actually drew it later. I was just finishing, but okay, I drew it anyways. If you wanna see, I
Can you
can.
show it now? Yes, I want to see it.
so he did a full artistic thing, I guess.
And itna
It
time
took a
nahi mere
long
Okay,
time.
paas.
Yeah.
It's
let me
just
see.
a rough
Wow.
drawing.
Wait. Then wait. नहीं नहीं बस 1 minute. Huh? It's just a,
Joker
what
you
is that?
made.
Rough.
Joker.
What?
No, it's okay. I don't want anything fair as such. Rough only I needed.
A good
Yes.
artist, I would.
Yes, it is good. Very good. Much better than mine. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can take it. Okay. That's all from my end. And you can take over, Haider.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and everyone who present here for this particular session. I hope you all enjoyed. Also got some good learnings through it, and uh, I thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us, and I hope we're looking forward for some more good session with you. And even participants, we will be glad to have you again for tomorrow. For tomorrow, we have a great session by guest speaker, industry experts in particular fields. So I would request you all, if possible, tomorrow as well be present and have a wonderful session and invest your little time in this, and you can get a good learnings which might be not beneficial to you right now, but surely in future you never know when this knowledge gets in the frame. So yeah, that was all from Adore India. Thank you so much, and we'll be signing off for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank